As a coach, what do you say to your players when you're growing up a guy like this? Someone who just has the mentality of a monster. Someone who has the ability, as we said, his fundamentals are down to a T. Someone who can destroy you from anywhere in the court. Whether he's playing close to the basket, whether he's a mid-range, Jordan, or even defensively. Reacting to the best Micael Jordan moment. Without wasting any more time, guys, let's get straight into it. And straight away, I've done one of these before, but it was on the other channel. We're bringing it to the main channel this time, and these Jordan videos are going to stay on this channel. We're going to react to more and more NBA content, to more and more basketball content, and this video I'm going to title it, Is Micael Jordan Really the GOAT? Because the conversation between him and LeBron is something that always intrigued me. But as I always say, the best way to decide these is to actually watch these guys play. And Jordan, straight away, just looking at the fundamentals, look, damn, you see how easy he is able to lay the ball, how easy he gets to the basket. That dribbling is just, everything is so precise. He's got like the simplistic aspects of the game down to a T. It just reminds me when you're a young player and you're trying to do all these flashy things, and then you have a older guy in your team, or older coach, and he just tells you, slow it down, make it simple. And that's what you get with Jordan. He was so perfect at doing the simple things that then he's able to do things like this. He's able to do things like this pretty much effortlessly. The air time, the way he's able to roll the ball through his fingers, it's just perfect. Perfect jump shot. Imagine if there was that much emphasis on a free ball when he was younger, as a lot of these players are growing up. This man would be even more unstoppable than he already was. 1, 2, 3 guys in front of him. It's like a hot knife cutting through butter. You can't stop him. It's just fantastic. Again, we're reacting to Jordan today. A LeBron video is coming as well. Like, if we're really going to have this GOAT debate in a channel where we mainly talk about football, where we're going to direct ourselves more towards talking about any sports from now on. But if you really want to have these debates, it becomes essential to look at both sides of the argument, looking at what Jordan was good at and what people really praised Jordan for, and then probably this week as well we'll react to LeBron and see what LeBron is really about. Yeah, nothing. I'm speaking, but I'm still watching these, and I'm still amazed. Like, there's no show. Look at how much taller this guy is compared to Jordan. I don't even know who this guy's name is. Jordan jumped, and this guy's standing still, and he can barely touch Jordan, but it doesn't matter. He just gets dunked on, absolutely dunked on. This guy truly was something else. But again, it's as I said on my first Jordan reaction. As a coach, what do you say to your players when you're growing up a guy like this? Someone who just has the mentality of a monster. Someone who has the ability, as we said, his fundamentals are down to a T. Someone who can destroy you from anywhere in the court. Whether he's playing close to the basket, whether he's a mid-range, Jordan, or even defensively. This man was a monster defensively. What do you say to your players when they're going up against Jordan? There's nothing they can do. Like a lot of football players that we've reacted to already, like a Neymar, like a Ronaldinho, a Messi. These players end up looking like cones. Like this guy, he got there first. He got there before Jordan was still trying to get to the ball, and this guy's already here. And then he just jumps, but it's like he's not even there. It's like he's a cone, as I said. It's like these guys are just cones. They're just there for the sake of being there. They're just there for the sake of effect. Gone. Again. Easy jump. Easy getting to the basket. Just makes it extremely easy. But yeah, today we're just watching Jordan. We're just reacting to his gameplay, because we're going to talk about the rings, we're going to talk about the defensive accolades, we're going to talk about the offensive accolades, we're going to talk about everything when it comes to Micael Jordan. Perfect layup. Wait. So, oh sorry, and something I forgot to talk about as well is how athletic this man is. Probably the number one thing when you think about Jordan. I don't know what 5 minutes in already, and I forgot to mention this. How athletic Michael Jordan is, or how athletic he was. Probably the most athletic outside of Wilt Chamberlain, probably. Oh yeah, outside of Wilt, Shaq. But Jordan has to be top 5 most athletic basketball players of all time. When you combine the skill that we already broke down, his fundamentals, combine that with a killer mentality and the athleticism of a god, athleticism of pretty much a god amongst men. This man is truly unstoppable. Again, as we're turning this channel not just to a football focused channel, but also to just a sports in general focused channel, we're going to talk about who are the greatest athletes of all time, and the Michael Jordan name. The Michael Jordan name is going to appear more and more. Because when you're talking about dominance in your individual sport, Jordan's top 3. You're talking about Michael Phelps winning the most gold medals ever in the Olympics in terms of swimming, so he definitely gets a nod. But with Jordan, like in the sport when it's 5 against 5, how dominant he was able to win. How dominant he was able to be. Again, I feel like the rings talk is a bit overdone. When you talk about Jordan, it's always rings this, rings that. It's a bit overdone. However, something you can't deny about Jordan is to go to the finals and to never lose. Never. It's not like he went there twice and never lost, which maybe you could call a bit of a fluke. But to do it 6 times. 6 times. It's like, come on. Let's not act like he didn't have duds early in his career. Like he didn't go out in the second round. He didn't go out in the first round in his early years for the Bulls. But when he finally had the team, that's the thing with Jordan. That's the thing people always say. When he finally had the team to do it, he done it every single time. And that is greatness. That is greatness. When you have the tools in front of you and you do it every time, that is greatness. I've talked about, especially with Mohamed Salah, how a football player, for you guys that don't know, Mohamed Salah, a football player in his first year in the Premier League, people were saying he's a very good player, but he's not great yet. But 2023, Mohamed Salah has done this 3-5 times where he's been easily a top 3 player in the Premier League. Mohamed Salah has now entered that great status, and of course with Jordan, as we said before, being able to do what he was able to do, for like the peak that he's able to reach is the highest peak we've ever seen in the NBA. Bar any player. Talk about LeBron and his longevity, but LeBron has also had a lot of duds, even when he's had the teams to do it. Excuse me. You talk about a player like Ronaldo, even a Messi, and even they have had their hiccups. But with Michael Jordan, never. It's never happened. When he's had opportunity, this man has never failed. Bro, it's like here, like if you're defending against him, it's like you just become hopeless. Someone that big, that strong, just pause. That big, that strong, just running towards you, just dunking on you, and you start screaming. Bro, outside of the legend, outside of the trash talk, this place must have hated life playing against Jordan, man. Look at the airtime again. How long he's able to just hang in there. Oh, and talking about the killer mentality as well, you can't forget to mention the clutchness of Michael Jordan, which is something that, of course, is mentioned a bunch with him as well. How clutch this guy actually was. This guy was a beast. Absolute beast. He had everything. When you're talking about a basketball player and you're talking about having, for example, a bowl or a bottle and just throwing in the ingredients, Michael Jordan had everything. The only thing that Jordan could probably improve would be his outside shooting, but at the time that wasn't really the biggest focus. Jordan was still able to hit a 3 when he needed to, But for example, players growing up in this generation, like a Trae Young, after watching a Steph Curry, their training and development towards the 3-point shooting is just different. So if Jordan had that, I think that would make him even more unstoppable than he already was. But outside of that, I can't really think of anything else. Because even defensively, these clips are great offensive clips, and they show how much of a monster Jordan was. For someone to average 30 points for their career, 30 points per game in their career is just insane. And this shot, damn, oh, talk about a dagger. Talk about a dagger. For someone to be so good defensively should definitely not be understated. But again, the defensive side of the ball, which is not being shown in this video, as great as this video is, the defensive end of the ball, the defensive side of the game is not being shown, and I think that is also something that Jordan just completely excels at. This man was a different animal when he came to defensive stops. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching to the end. You're much appreciated. This video is about to end. Thank you for watching. As I said, we're going to be coming out with more content from other sports, not just football, basketball, etc., golf, tennis, you name it. But that is to come. I'll see you guys soon.